The Moonshot Garage Project, an NFT on IMX Marketplace, a new Launchpad which will be giving birth to hopefully beautiful new NFTs on a beautiful emerging new marketplace. At least that's what we're all dreaming of right now. So first of all, if you're new, welcome to the channel. For those of you who've recently subscribed, we're almost up to 100 subscribers now. I can feel the momentum, and I just really appreciate it a lot. I'm only going to say this twice in the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, bell notifications. Obviously, if you want time-sensitive notifications like, hey, shiny new project that maybe you want to consider buying, like this one today. And of course, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. The NFT marketplace is the wild, wild west, and nobody has any idea what's going to happen to your money out there. So good luck. That being said, let's dive into the Moonshot Garage Project. As I mentioned, this is, I'm just going to go over very briefly what this project is because I think everyone's heard about it by now. You probably just want a little bit more info about what's going on. So this is a brand new NFT on the IMX Marketplace, which is a brand new marketplace. And the reason this is exciting is because they have conjured up some code magic in order to avoid the transaction fees or the gas fees on Ethereum. And so you're able to mint using Ethereum with your MetaMask wallet, and you can operate on the marketplace, buying NFTs, selling NFTs with your normal MetaMask wallet, but the Ethereum gas fees are kind of avoided somehow. I don't understand the technology behind it entirely, but that's really the selling factor, is no gas fees. And this is an early mover on the marketplace. So there are other launch pads, I think, that have sort of they were just kind of basic NFTs, and then they were like, hey, we're going to be a launch pad now too that are on IMX Marketplace. But this was really the first that was like, hey, we are going to be the launch pad for IMX Marketplace. I really consider this team to be the first movers in this space. So that's why this is so exciting. And this is why the FOMO level is so high. As you can see, we scroll down, there are no more mint opportunities left. The public sale was yesterday, and there are only 5,100 available. So that's like half the normal 10,000 supply that has been trending in the NFT space in recent history. So I think the FOMO level is going to run really high with this one, especially because not only did they all mint, but if we look at the floor price, you can see it's hovering right around 0.2. I've seen this fluctuate between 0.15 and 0.23, I want to say, for the floor price. But there's no way to track this because this isn't really being pulled into any of the normal analytics platforms because it's on IMX Marketplace. Now, maybe I'm mistaken about that. I didn't look too hard in Nansen or anything quite yet. But my understanding is because this is on IMX Marketplace and on OpenSea, the analytics platforms aren't really scraping this data and getting the charts. So that's why we're just kind of going ad hoc rather than for the charts today. Regardless, what's going on is the floor price. Pre-sale was 2 to 3 days ago now. And what happened was they sold, I want to say, about 2,500 of them or 2,000 of them. Maybe I'm wrong about that. They sold a percentage of them during the pre-sale. Everybody scooped them up as soon as they had the chance, and then the floor price was immediately about triple the mint price. So that's totally awesome, right between this 0.15 and 0.2 Ethereum range. And that floor has held steady after the public sale. So typically public sale, you see some choppage, you see some activity. This has just been flatlined right around this price. So the next thing I want to say is that they haven't done the reveal yet, as you can see here on the screen. And for most projects, that are kind of art driven, everybody has this notion of like the floor price is going to shake around and take a tumble when they do the reveal, which is supposed to be in the next 48 hours, is my understanding. But I don't think the reveal is going to make too much of a difference on this because people aren't buying this NFT for the artwork. They're not buying this NFT to use as an avatar or something like that. They're buying it because they want to have access to the whitelist for the launch pad that this project is putting together. They've already made an announcement in their official Discord that they've already partnered with a new NFT that they will be the launch pad for. So you know that they're already working to start bringing projects into their whitelisting system so that NFT owners are going to have access to get those NFTs early on. And that's what everyone is buying this for. And that's what you should be thinking about, honestly. What's kind of cool is you only have to own one of those to get on the whitelist system. But maybe if you own more than one, maybe you get more whitelist spots. Details are not really clear on that kind of stuff yet, but there's a lot to think about. So next thing to think about from my perspective is, the floor price. Is it going to shake during the reveal? I don't think so. I think it's just going to go up after the reveal. Second thing is, are there a lot of paper hands that are going to try and sell? No, I don't think so, because if they minted, they're already at like double or triple their mint price, if not more. And so the paper hands could have gotten out by now, but the main reason is because these are diamond hands that are going to be holding these. It's not going to be paper hands, because we are all FOMOing into this idea of being on the whitelist for these future projects on this Launchpad. So this isn't just one of those like flip it and move on NFTs. This is a buy and hold thing for sure, and which is why I think the floor price is going to continue to rise for this one. Of course, I could be wrong. Don't listen to me, but that's just my perspective on this. Last thing that's worth talking about, and this is kind of a bummer, is that the minting process was a bit of a disaster. However, I do want to give a shout out to their community manager and all the communication they've had in their Discord along the way. The pre-sale had some bugs, and then they got everyone their pre-sale NFTs. They waited an additional 24 hours to do this, so they postponed the public minting for an additional day, which threw people off, but I think people were thankful for, and was a reasonable decision in my opinion. And then after that, during the public sale, it was a feeding frenzy. Everyone was trying to click buy now, and only a certain percentage of people got it. And there was a lot of timeouts, a lot of failed requests, but nobody lost their money. Nobody lost money on gas fees. So it's pretty good in my opinion. Now, the problem is that the IMX marketplace is still in a very early phase of development from my perspective, and they're running into bugs related to the minting and then assigning the NFTs after the blockchain transaction is complete. They're actually having a hard time getting the NFTs for people to show up on the IMX marketplace. So at this point in time, which is less than 24 hours after the minting event, I don't think all of the NFTs are actually on the IMX marketplace yet. They have some kind of queue system that the developers set up yesterday to kind of make these API requests to the IMX marketplace to get everyone's listed. So they're in the process of listing them, but they're being rate limited by the marketplace, and they can only send so many requests at a time. And this is a big failure, not on the part of the team for this NFT, but really a failure on behalf of the IMX marketplace. So I do want to end this on a positive note, however, and I want to remind everybody why we're excited about the IMX marketplace. And it's not just avoiding gas fees, although that is a huge deal. The other thing is that they have this deal with TikTok where they are periodically auctioning off NFTs in a partnership with TikTok. And these are actually selling pretty well. And I'm looking at the Immutable X support site right now where they have the news announcement. And this was announced back actually just this month, so here in October. But they've already been selling NFTs for through this TikTok partnership. For example, there was you can see on the IMX marketplace Twitter feed that I'm on, they have a retweet from TikTok. That's pretty crazy. Saying that they had a limited edition virtual sneaker that officially sold out on the same day that it dropped. And that kind of stuff is really exciting, because that means the new money that's coming into the NFT space, some of that money is going to be looking at IMX marketplace. Now, we do have Coinbase and Binance, and there's going to be some other big players in this space. So I really hope that the IMX team can get their engineering side together and smooth things out. But as far as the hype goes, coming in from TikTok, there's not really any bigger brands in social media than TikTok. And if we take a look at these sneakers on the IMX marketplace, you can see I'm going to sort by low to high for these sneakers from TikTok. Oh, this is a different, I guess the TikTok ones are kind of all in one pile. So let's look at newest first, which is these sneakers. And you can see the price range pretty high, 5 Ethereum, 10 Ethereum. And it doesn't look like they've revealed those yet. So I don't know a whole lot about these ones. That's not really the point of this video. My point is that TikTok is like pushing IMX Marketplace through a partnership. Super cool. It's a reason to be involved in the Launchpad. And last thing, I know this is like the 5th last thing, but this is really the last thing, which is hit like, hit subscribe, help me out, share the video, tell your friends about IMX Marketplace. We need to get off these Ethereum driven sites with all these gas fees and all this craziness. It's just bad for the industry. And hit the bell notification if you want time sensitive updates about projects like this one. And with that, I hope everyone has a great time trading their NFT projects.